have this bizarre situation where machine learning and deep learning has been around for, a big deal for at least 15, 20 years. And we have AI everywhere, for example, in Google Maps and Gmail, and it's already being used everywhere. But all of a sudden, OpenAI, which is a company, of course, initially funded by Elon Musk, has become a for-profit organization. They decided to go out with a public demo to show what it can do. So for the last 6 months, we've had DALL-E for making images, we've had Midjourney for making images, we've had, of course, ChatGPT. And that has proven to people that AI can pretend to some degree to be kind of in a human-like agency, so give real-life answers, right? And ChatGPT has been particularly interesting because it draws from a database all the way to 2021, and it can give precise answers on pretty much any question. So scientific questions, technical questions, not anything that has to do with the future or projection or meaning, right, or evaluation, right? But it's basically, it's an answering engine. So as opposed to a search engine, which finds things and then you can have your ad in there and you click through to find the answer or not. This is an answering engine. So it's like another level of the same idea. You search, you want answers, but you get one distinct answer. Right? So the great thing about that has been that if it's for trivial things like how do I fix my cable, what kind of software should I use, you get immediate answers that are pretty straightforward and correct. Right? And you can dive deeper and you can say, I'm making a pizza, can I do it without tomato sauce? Or we'll just dive deeper, right? On the other hand, for more complex questions like what is the policy of the European Union about AI, it will give all kinds of murky answers, and much of it will be either conjecture or put in such a way that it sounds very clean and correct, but drawn from dubious backgrounds, basically from an open database. So the key problem has been with all of this is that we tend to think that because the machine is speaking, parenthesis, that it's perfect, right? Just the same problem with Google Maps, But all of us question Google Maps all the time, and we use it, and then we say, okay, now it can't be right. I got to go somewhere else. But here, very soon we can speak to this AI in a voice, right? Not typing, and will speak back to us in any voice that we want. Famous actors, models, whatever, right? So we can have conversations like the movie Her, so to speak, right? And the problem with that is that not that it's necessarily a bad thing when we do that, but we believe that the information is correct because it sounds really human, right? So in a way, you can also say that the manipulation that we will get from search engines or from social media could be potentially 100 times as big because it just sounds so much more real, right? So for me, it's a good time to think about what we want from AI and who's in charge, right? And how do we make it useful beyond the idea of simulation? That's really what we have here.